Dear friends, I'm sitting in Morris and Roz Herstein Library at the Chabad of Naples. It's a beautiful, tranquil, serene place, and I'm thinking of all of you. So I thought I would share with you a short and inspirational thought to hopefully uplift your day, to give it an oomph and a boost, and hopefully and possibly others as well. You know, as this crisis continues to stretch on indefinitely, and in general, in times of crisis, as we feel that we have no control over the situation, it's only human nature to begin doubting ourselves, to lose confidence. But did you know that even some of the greatest leaders, like Moses, doubted himself as well? You know, having just celebrated Passover, often when we think of Moses, we remember him as this great leader who led the Jewish people out of slavery in Egypt. But we forget that he doubted himself as well. At the burning bush, God appears to Moses and tells him, return to Egypt to free the Jewish people. Instead of immediately complying, Moses starts arguing with God, and he says to God, in the past, I tried and it failed. Not only that, the Jewish people won't take me seriously. Pharaoh won't listen to me. I am simply unqualified for this task. And God turns to Moses and tells him 3 words in Hebrew. I think it's 5 words in English. Mazeh biyadecha. What is in your hands? God was telling Moshe Rabbeinu and shifting his attention from his anxiety over the past and the future. And in essence, he was telling Moses, what do you have in your hands right now? Whatever you have in your hands right now, use it. See, God was telling Moses, it doesn't matter what he thought he needed. The creator of the universe can take whatever you have in your hands and turn it into whatever it is needed for you to accomplish whatever you need to accomplish. You know, sure, before slaying Goliath, David must probably thought to himself, I'm little, I'm young, I'm inexperienced. Goliath is this confident warrior, talented, powerful. How can I fight him? And God turns to him and says, I know you don't have the air support or the helicopters backing you, but what do you have in your hands right now? A slingshot with some pebbles? Use it. You know, Pharaoh's daughter, when she heard little baby Moses crying, I'm sure she thought to herself, this little girl against this mighty empire, what can I do? God turns to her and says, what do you have in your hands? She says, nothing. So God says, but you have a hand. Use your hand for God's sake. And what does she do? She stretches out her arm and she changes all of human history. My dear friends, my dear mishpacha, we all agree, we all realize that our lives are very difficult right now. We don't have the usual tools, the materials that we used to have handy. But we are here, and every day when we wake up, God turns to us with a message. Use whatever you have in your hands, and I'll turn it into something great. You only have Zoom, use it. You have a smile on your face, share it with another person. You're able to uplift someone, use that as well, and you'll see I'll make sure that it will transform lives. We may feel that we don't have too much what to offer now, but you know what? Whatever you have, use it to the fullest. Let's show God that we're using it in real time. Text, send a message, do a Facebook Live, do a recording, give a call to someone, and you will see that Hashem will transform that into something great. I want to conclude with a short little story. You know, the great Russian writer Leo Tolstoy struggled with poverty for some time. He was once walking down the street and he passed a beggar. Reaching into his pocket to give some money to the beggar, he found that his pocket was empty. So he turned to the beggar and said, I'm sorry, my brother. I don't have any money. I can't give you anything. The beggar brightened and said, it's all right. It's all right. You've given me something much more valuable than money. You're the first person in years that called me brother. Tolstoy didn't have the resources to restore the man's finances, but he had the heart to restore the man's dignity. Every single day, even now, we have the ability to deposit a wealth of compassion into impoverished lives. People that are out there that are lonely, that need just an uplifting word, an inspiring message, a smile, a recording telling them we're thinking of you. Let's do it. Whatever you have in your hands, use it, and God will transform it into something incredible. I love you all. Stay safe and stay healthy.